Hello and welcome to tonight's brutal cast. Tonight we my bad fellas, I'm working on it. And for the Flashbangers we have Darren Clark, Kedger, Gale, Scrimmaster, Sanders, and Vans. So we are starting off on Egress. So we do have a full lobby. It's pretty well organized group of fellas right here. So we are starting off on the lower mechanic shop objective. So let's click over to the Intel maps. Even though Intel maps has not been updated, I will throw on the objective, which is going to be right here at the mechanic shop. So you really have a bottlenecked area, you have some open air travel right here to get in from the north and through the east. You can come into the garage. You have a little bottleneck right here coming in from the west. You have no points of entry in the south. So having a solid defense pushed up around this area. But what I'm starting to see here lately is more people pushing in from this open air area, coming down Main Street, tossing over frags and utilities over this small portion, which is can make any player feel like a mayhem player with their phenomenal utility positions. You do have a spawn in the south, and then you have a spawn up in the north over here. So you could expect both. I mean, trying to cross into the north over here, maybe into Rock Farms or into gas station area, or even maybe pushing into gas station, because Volk does spawn over here underneath the pipes, the pipe farm over here. So getting in and getting that quick early line right here, coming from south or north, is pretty, I wouldn't say key or detrimental, but it can give you some insight in what the other team's doing and how they're setting up their defenses. So, just some, well, sorry about that. Some information on that. So, here we are getting into it. Let's get this round started, shall we? And they did get the north spawn over here for out of bounds. Let's switch over to this. Whoop, there we go. Okay. Alright, so you have a four-man push into the south. No one's splitting up. Seeing that cross, that could have been an easy pick right there onto Vans on that late cross into the north. Kedger getting some utilities thrown up. Look at that line coming right here. Kill shot rotates into the south, but then pushes downstairs. You do have a solo man push in the north coming from Elmo. I'm really interested in seeing where Vans is playing. And Elmo getting a bit greedy and out of sync with the other players. Already throwing utility. It was really a wasted utility in my opinion. Keep an eye on Kill Shot and Vans over here. Vans holding the late line may not be so great for... Is he exposed? Ooh, that may be a little difficult. Flashbangers are winning 3-0 coming from Elmo the Destroyer does take out Darren. Kill shot giving off those audible cues right here. What do we got? What do we got? Oh, he wasn't paying attention. Or he didn't see it. That's a tight, dark area. They are aware of Elmo's position in the north. Whoop. Oh! Not checking that area. Staying in Van's blind spot. Oof.
What are you doing, step bro?
Whiffing the shots. Rotates out of his position. Loses his discipline on that. Coming around, trying to catch him on the other end. Flashbangers are down by 1. Kill shot anticipating the flank, not knowing the rotation happened.
Brother,
Oh, and it goes with the trade. Kill shot is down. Is Elmo going to come in for the rotation? You have Timmy pushing in. Danger close right here. Oh, that's a trap. That's a trap being set right there. Kedgar is in the open, holding this line right here. An easy flick could take him down, but that's a lot of forward movement from Timmy. Assertive movement. So Kedgar is lasered in exactly where Timmy's going to be. Timmy has no idea where Kedgar could be. He is obvious, but it is going to take milliseconds for him to rotate and get his sight picture on Kedgar. So, this is rough. I hate this. I hate this stairs right here.
you know, and I'm not judging you, but I'm just saying everybody
We're missing a lot of fights because of this. Oh my gosh. Oh, that was a trap. Come on, Sanders. Is this the cap? Is the cap going to go out? Yeah, the cap's going to go out. Ooh. Hashtag, you got to live that hashtag death before cap. Solid cap coming out from Savage Proto. Absolutely. But Gale Scrimmaster, Zeph Gale Scrimmaster is top fragging for the Flashbangers and the map with 3 kills, 0 deaths. But he did get capped on. Timmy and Elmo both got a kill. And I did not have their soundboard loaded in yet. So, they're going to be frustrated. But it's alright. Alright, we're still at the objective. What I would have liked to have seen coming out of bounds is more sync. Sorry, I was laughing at a message that Rival put in there. I would have liked to have seen more sync coming out from out of bounds. I mean, Elmo pushing that solo push into the north, pushed up and threw a utility. That was a waste of a frag, 100%. Now down there in the lower dumpster, Van's whiffing the shot onto kill shot. I mean, excellent rotation, 100%. But I mean, you're hearing the gunshots. Take advantage and go for it. Here is Flashbangers doing a very similar push, except Vans is trying to push that early line. Not going to catch kill shot in time. Let's come over. You're not seeing that line that I'm guessing Darren was watching at the beginning of the match when Flashbangers were on Volk. Maverick holding up on these staircases. I mean, it's a very meta position, but the way Maverick's playing it, it's kind of sneaky. Kind of sneaky. I dig it. Very small hitbox exposed. You do have Darren in the north. And ooh, Savage Proto being called out by Vans. Now Vans being able to peek up over that wall, trying to get that peek onto Vans. Ooh, Maverick takes out Kedger. This guy's on fire in this little meta spot over here. Leaving nothing but Zeph. If he can get a three-piece down here in the south. They're scanning. They're not anticipating that. Ooh.
Damn, it feels good to be a gangster.
So, the last ones are Vans. They know Vans is there, but they don't know where Darren is. But Darren does know where Savage Proto is. So, that has that advantage right there for the Flashbangers, even though they are seriously outnumbered 2-5 right now. Maverick is staying disciplined over there in the south, though. What do we got? Darren still scanning for Proto. I don't think he's going to see because of that wall. I don't think he knows about Elmo back there either. Holding a position, waiting on the link up. Making this happen. And they can push, putting two guns into a gunfight to enhance their chances. No, Vans is not linking up. In his, but when you have that and you have these holes in your defense and you're maintaining discipline, that could turn around and bite you. Oh, it's a lull. 1 minute and 30 seconds, though. There's still time. They're going to have to crash. It's going to be a tough one. They need to pick up the pace a little bit. I think Proto might get pinched right here. Coming from Darren. Yep. Oh, there it is.
Brother,
Putting Elmo on high alert. Maverick still in his position. Ooh!
damn, it feels good to be a gangster.
Darren Clark is heating up, baby. If y'all know that old school NBA. Oh, look at that peak right there. Could get a shot onto Timmy. Maverick is making a risky long rotation. Kill shot. Ooh. Killshot does take out Vans as Darren
Run.
down to 20 seconds. Gonna push into Maverick. Nope. Not at all. Yeah, that timing's gonna bite him. Oh.
More, baby.
Maverick. Maverick lighting it up. Let's see. Maverick with the 4-piece. Bring it up to top fragger for the map and for out of bounds. Zeph still holding on top fragger for the Flashbangers with 3 kills, 1 death. We are moving on to another objective. And this is the inside the bar. Inside the bar. Let's go over here to this intel maps. It ain't gonna really help out too much, but we will be able to somewhat show y'all what's going down with this. So, I mean, you have a spawn in the back here, and I think you have a spawn somewhere in the south. I'm not 100%. They don't give us this information for this map on Intel Maps, but there are only 3 ways to get into this top floor of the objective. You have the south door, or what people call the green room. You have the lobby, or you have the spiral ramp from the garage. So really only bottlenecking down to 2 positions. One inside the bar, one inside the restaurant, just south of the bar. The 2 rooms do connect. So you can really hold it down, but being that close, not spread out, I mean, one utility could throw a daisy chain reaction off of the utilities. So let's get into it though, shall we?
Yeah.
Try to see where we got some utilities. Oh, they got the south objective, or south spawn.
Yo, where was it from? Watch from being gas.
Elmo holding it down. Oh my gosh, Maverick and Darren quick traded right there in gas station.
I have no idea.
Vans rotates in, getting that quick peek. Spawn's identified, so they can really start anticipating.
Yeah, trade.
The comms go out for the trade. Let's go back inside and see if there's any sort of utility or C4 or anything thrown out here. Do we see any of that? No green lights. I didn't see any green lights here. This is the green room I was talking about. No green lights. I'm not seeing any green lights on Kedgar either, so. I thought we had someone drop through elevator. Oh yeah, that was. We did have one drop through elevator. But it does look like all this hard work. These guys ran up all the way through the south, pushing up through the stairs. These guys ran straight from spawn to this location, and they're linking up. So, I mean, it doesn't matter how you get to point A to point B, how much you sweat to get there. You're still going to wind up here, and you're still going to be forced to bottleneck through this stairwell right here. Oh, Calling out Elmo. What's going on here? Acknowledged, called it out, and now Kedger's gonna get a piece of this right here.
Brother,
Oh, rotating in last minute, missing it. So we got here, got that last cover and concealment using the pillar. Oh, not scanning. Look at that. Ooh. You know what? Y'all didn't hear that soundboard? Oh yeah, y'all do. Never mind, never mind. Sorry, I had to test that. Alright, kill shot. Or the Vans and Kedger are hearing all these footsteps from Savage Proto and kill shot. Oh, someone's heavy mouth breathing. We got a heavy mouth breather? No way, no way, no way! Oh, that could have been devastating for Kedger if it was just a little bit to the east. Kedger holding these lines to where they know exactly where they're at. Last time this went down, it did not go good for Kedger, and it did work out in Timmy's favor. But there's more areas to start scanning. You can take a majority of this threshold on this scan and see it. So let's see who's gonna get the upper hand on this one. Oh my gosh. Oh.
brother,
Good flash. Savage Proto saying nope. Run.
One more.
Yeah, there is one more. Flashbangers did have a drop though. $50 seconds left. Let's see what Savage Proto is going to be doing.
You know, and I'm not judging you, but I'm just saying.
Oh, missed that.
Everybody else is gonna.
Solid work. Right there. Getting over Peaky. Getting it checked.
Run.
That timer went off, baby. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at this flank. Look at this flank. Oh, and the trade goes out, giving Flashbangers their first point of the map. Yeah, that's one thing that I'm surprised I didn't see is I didn't see any C4s coming out of Volk this round. I mean, it's kind of, I mean, you would want to see something like that, some sort of utilities. I've seen mollies, I've seen C4s, I mean, but I didn't see them from the Flashbangers. So, kind of rough. But top fragger is Maverick for Out of Bounds with 5 kills now for Out of Bounds. And for the Flashbangers, you have Zeph with 4 kills. We do have a drop, so we are waiting on that, so. Yep. Get a little timeout action going on as we wait for our last remaining Flashbanger to join back in. We did have a drop that last round. Yeah, but back to this, back to the utilities. C4s C4s can do a lot. I mean, you you got to have spacing first and foremost. You got to have spacing. And so, since we have time, let me go ahead and get this pre-drawn up in Intel maps right here. So, and this is just for some of y'all that don't understand or don't have that much experience in this map. I mean, it's still a pretty new one, or I say that. So, let me get that C4 right here. Let me switch over to Intel maps right quick so y'all can see what I'm doing. So, like having a C4, so instead of having Kedgar right here, have a C4 placed on the ceiling or something like this, and have the clacker guy over here. And this is doing multiple things, because you do have a spawn and you do have some people that rotate and come in through here. So hanging out here, you have essentially watching this lobby area without putting someone in the corner over here up against the couch, or in the behind the service desk, or in the garage, or in the elevator, or even over here. I've seen people do it. I don't know why they do it, because they're splitting their defenses 180 degrees, but they're over here by the suitcases and luggages at the top of the spiral staircase coming from the parking garage. So you're focused on this front door, but then you have to worry about what's behind you. So splitting your defenses 180 degrees is pretty tough. So I highly do not recommend that position unless you're ready to sweat. So, but hanging out here, you can hear audible cues. If they're coming in from here or coming around flanking from the north, you can pop them off even before they get into the building. And if they do come up from the stairs, if they're standing up and stuff like this, and they come in here, you can clack off that C4 and kill them before they even get into the bar. So, all right, so let's get back into it right quick. And there's that C4 I'm talking about. Maverick is pushing out. So, see, Maverick would be able to hear that audible cue right there. And Maverick's going to get this pick onto Darren Clark. And possibly even Zeph coming off the rip like that. But hanging out right here in this corner right here, so Timmy doesn't have to expose and get prematurely shot. I can still see right through there. So if I see Marsoc, I can clack that clacker off and send him all day long. There's Maverick with Darren. Zeph now is aware along with Kedgar. Kedgar's rotating out.
Is he at stairs center?
In this position right here, you are vulnerable to this area up here. So if they do get up here, you have to watch out for that. I mean, in the position he's in, I mean, you'd have to be right here to get him. Kedgar is aware of that position. He doesn't, well, he knows now that he's not in there, but that's what he's doing. He's scanning. So now he's in the boxes. Oh, Reeds came in. So Flashed and Zeph and Maverick get the trade right there. Let's go see what Reed's doing down here. Pushing in. Pushing up to green. Kill shot in his same spot. I mean, and along with Savage Proto, that's kind of risking it for the brisket right there, putting all your eggs in one basket, that they are coming from that same push. Elmo right here in green room watching. Danger close with the clacker. Where's that clacker at? There it is. What's up, bro?
After everybody.
All right, who do you think's gonna win? Out of bounds or flashbangers?
Flashbangers.
All right. Oh,
What are you doing, step bro?
there it goes. Got to have that C4 awareness. So there's Boatwreckd. Hey, come here.
Confirmed one down.
Love you. Be good.
He jump scared me.
All right. So had to get Boatwreckd off the bed, but you got to have that C4 awareness. But he did predict Flashbangers to win. Oh, Kedgar takes out Elmo the Destroyer. I don't know why he pushed out. Getting a bit peaky. Yep, getting a bit peaky. I mean, you don't have to peek. In order for Marsoc to win, they either have to kill you or send the objective. If you expose prematurely, then it's making it easy for them. Oh. Again. Oh. Yup. Check your partner, guy. Check your partner. Check your partner, Vance. Oh. Oh. Clean sweep. Clean sweep, baby.
Before I got bit by a spider, me must have got bit by a goat. So before I got bit by a spider, me must have got bit by a goat.
So, Kedgar coming in clutch for that last play, taking advantage of the lack of spacing on that crash. Brings him up top fragger for the Flashbangers. 6 kills, 3 deaths for Out of Bounds Maverick, still leading the map and his team with 7 kills and 3 deaths. I'm seeing a lot of good gameplay coming out of tonight. Few minor little errors. I mean, think of it this way. When you are playing, anticipate where people are. This has been a prime example, 100% prime example of check your spots. When you're Marsoc, check your areas. Check your areas. I mean, how many times in this map so far have you seen people not checking their own defense positions? I mean, Kedgar throwing in utilities thinking, oh, that's my spot. No one's going to be there. No, that's wrong. Same thing with Killshot. Killshot laid in that position multiple times. And when he pushed through the downstairs, he didn't check that spot. He checked it, but didn't zone in on it. I mean, if you're playing that area, then you should know that area, baby. Come on. We have moved on to the gas station objective, and it does look like we are moving into a 3-1-1 split. I'm trying to get far south. Who is that? Maverick? No, Darren. In this cheeky little spot right here. And he is about to light Maverick up. Ooh-wee. What is going on? Oh my gosh.
Brother,
What are you doing, step bro?
He scared the piss out of me.
Yeah, he did.
Oh my gosh. I thought Darren had that all day long. That is going to put Kedger and Reeds on high alert. Elmo setting up in position to tap Reeds in the back of his head. Oh, Elmo rotating out. I guess he was happy with his pipes being, or clearing the pipes area up here, but did miss Reeds on this, which is going to be very devastating to Timmy and Maverick. Now, if he does push up to the stairs, he will have a line on Kedger. That is a pretty devastating spot up here, but that's a long way to travel. Oh, he's not scanning. He's not scanning, bro. No! You gotta head on a swivel, baby. Head on a swivel. Yup. Now, with Reeds not going down, I'm not seeing Timmy or Maverick pushing out of this. I think it's all going to be up to Killshot and who is that? Savage Proto in the north. Yeah, Maverick and Timmy making audible cues, getting Reeds aware. Maverick in the wide open. He may get this flick. He has some pretty good reflexes. So, ooh, look at that. Oh, Timmy with a quick refrag onto Reeds, but oh, Savage Proto does take out Vans, leaving the cap open. Whoa, besides Zeph. Let's see if Zeph can hold this down. Oh, no!
Brother,
Yep, you got to throw that other one out there. That's not enough smoke. Killshot makes his rotation. Oh, Kedger coming in clutch. It's all left up to Timmy. They know where Timmy's at. Ooh. Let me see this. That's a cheeky spot, but oh my gosh, the curb saved him. And Zeph takes it. Coming in clutch. Check it out. Kedger, and Maverick. Maverick from Out of Bounds, Kedger from Flashbangers tied for top frag of the map with 8 kills, 4 deaths. I think on this, for this push, I think a little bit syncing up and timing, getting the timing all synced up and everything. They're pushing in waves. Yeah, Elmo. I mean, if Elmo would have checked and cleared corners, that would have been an easy shot onto Kedger, taking him out of the equation. If Kedger was out of that equation at that point, Reeds would have been forced to move because someone was danger close to him. At that point, when he stands up, maybe Timmy or Maverick might have had a shot, or it would have went to a trade or something like this. They knew Reeds was there. Possibly knew Reeds was there. So clearing those corners is important. You're going slow. Take that time. But if your eyes look, your gun looks. You want to take those milliseconds out of the gunfight. I don't want to have to look and then rotate my gun, get my sight picture, and then have to pull the trigger. That takes away milliseconds. If I'm scanning with my gun and I see a threat, I can immediately pull the trigger. That's shortening my reflex time on that, so I'm not having to pull my gun up. So But I think timing, I mean, solid defense. They were pretty spread out. I didn't see too many holes exposed, but it did come down to a 1-1. So be cautious of those other lines that people have on you. So let's get into it. The final round of egress. Now, Boatwreckd did call out that Flashbangers was going to win.
You know where he was last time, right, DC?
Oh,
They got us on this flank.
yep, they're getting it. They're calling him out right now.
Hill, as we came around.
Woof.
Yeah, I didn't go that way.
Oh, it was
Audio cues coming out. Woo-wee!
Brother,
They analyzed the situation. They planned for it. They were talking about it. Job well done from the Flashbangers. They completely shut down a push that devastated them and took out 3 guys last time. They learned from their mistakes. That's what these scrims are all about.
Watch dumpsters directly across.
Kill shot. I'm loving this communication.
He was much further over.
It is 4v4 right now. Look at this coming in looking like SEAL Team 6, baby.
damn, it feels good to be a gangster.
They came around. Zeph taking long cover down Main Street. Darren holding down the dumpsters for someone flicking out on that. Beautiful work. But just like this, Elmo is checking his Marsoc push. Timmy is close on OBJ. So not really having that opportunity to scan his area. But I'm liking the way Zeph is going compared to where Darren's going. I say that, but I understand what Darren's doing. He is taking that long cover for Zeph. That is teamwork right there. I take that back. I do like what Darren's doing. He is exposing to the gas station, though, so he is risking it for the brisket. But he is sucking back into the pipes, getting that wall right here in the game. Kill shot, taking out Zeph. I lost Darren. Where'd Darren go? There he is. Darren coming up. Gonna have a shot onto Elmo right here. Exposing out of that. Don't want to expose too much to Rock Farm over here. Ooh. Reeds takes out Savage Proto as he crawls. Is this going to be a cap? No. Timmy just downs Reeds. And Darren is downed. And Van's revived right here. When you want to just toss a... What's up, Ghost? Reeds takes out Elmo. And, man, right here, Darren having that solid overwatch. Coming in. Oh, Vans having the opportunity. This is when Reeds and Vans really need to sync up. If kill shot goes down, this cap is available. Oh, man. Oh, Timmy. Look at this. Don't be a TK. Hopefully you are synced up enough. Smoke goes out. Oh, look at that. 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 Woo!
Damn, it feels good to be a gangster.
All right, let's take a look at those KDs right quick. Tied for top fragger out of bounds is Maverick and Kedger for Flashbangers with 8 kills each. Second place is going to be Killshot and Zeph with 7 kills. We can't leave Savage Proto out on that first round cap. But Flashbangers do win it 4-2-3. Who knows? We may get a co-host in here. Who knows? Let's see what goes on next. What map are we choosing next? I don't know. All right, it does look like there will be a rehost. So, all right, any guesses on what map is next? What's it going to be? What y'all's guess? Put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. What's going to be the next map? Ooh, dig it. I dig it. I know what map it is. What? So, the next map is going to be... Oh. Shipyard. I love this map. I love it. I love it. I love it. I have a love-hate relationship with this map, though. 100%. All right. So let's get this map loaded in. We are still waiting for everybody to rejoin back up. And I get to do all my caster stuff. And reset up. You know what we haven't done? We haven't glazed the knight in shining armor himself, the Crusader 2007. Put a bolty in that guy's hand and see what happens. That guy can work magic with that bolty. And also, pretty solid capper as well. What's going on here? Oh, we're still loading. Ghost holding the record for the longest trip on a bicycle with no seat. Gonna be a rough day for that guy. For sure. All right, so we are in Shipyard and we are going to be on that crane objective. Let's go take a look at these intel maps to get that information. All right, so let's go to intel maps. We are on the crane objective, so this is a bit outdated from what's currently being played. We do now have a tunnel that leads all the way to this east warehouse. So on this crane, I believe there is a boat spawn, and I believe there is a southwest warehouse object or spawn for Marsoc. So I mean, on this, really it comes down, well, since this far east tunnel came into play, you really have to watch out for this. I mean, before that tunnel came into play, the only real way to get on the east side of this objective would be coming up here, jumping on this railing, and running all the way down here to the Connex boxes, and then pushing in this way. You still have to worry about underneath the ramps, blue and white ramps, in between this Connex box, and all through this area right here. So, it's still pretty much a west side dominant defense map. I really wouldn't spend too much time guarding that east. I'm not saying completely leave it, completely ignore it, but I am saying put more eyes to the west. So, let's get into it. Out of Bounds is starting off on Volk. Does look like Elmo and Savage are taking a more Overwatch positioning. Maverick pushing up into these aggressive defensive positions, but I am seeing a lot of holes in this objective. Let's see why they're set up. You've got 2 on boat. You've got 1 on 3-story, 1 in the back, and then 1 in blue room. No one has direct eyes on OBJ besides maybe the platform. Who is that? Elmo, if he pushes up. But there are cap positions on this objective that is blind from that. I mean, coming up here. Ooh, who was that? Darren from 3-story taking out Maverick. Ooh, should we have a glaze cam? What? Darren takes out Elmo, just downs him, but in a solid down position. This guy, oh, Sergeant Smalls saying declined. Reed's in the open down here, not really being exposed to Sergeant Smalls. Ooh, Sergeant Smalls did take out Vans, but Vans was able to make call-outs, giving it to Reed. Reeds must have watched Tempest a lot and say, I want to play just like Tempest. Because I've seen Reeds crawling on his belly a lot. He must play on carpet. All right, Savage does revive Elmo. Kedger does take out Savage Proto. No one back. No one getting that refrag on him. As Reeds pushes in. Let's go somewhere else. Oh, Elmo does take out Kedger. What? Look at all this. He's been here for a minute. Boom! Sneaking in, baby. Sneaking in. That's them holes I was talking about. You gotta watch them holes. I mean, they thought they had it covered. No. Someone danger close on OBJ to be in those positions. To even hear those audio cues is super key on protecting objective. Uplink. I do like that idea. I do like that. Glaze cam. Glaze cam. I dig it. Ooh, out of bounds, clapping back, starting this map early. All right, let's get back to it, shall we? As we go into round number 2. Pretty much same thing. Look at this hole right in the center. Oh, that was close, Timmy. Timmy! Yeah, there's a hole right in the middle. Vans is stopping it a little bit, but I'm not too sure about this this defense coming out of Flashbangers. Take a look at it right quick. Yup. Not digging it at all. Savage Proto pushing in. I do like Van's spot, but you have to... You have to be watching it. You do have Savage and Proto on the boat. Let's see where Gale's at. Zeph. Ooh, sneaky, sneaky. He does have eyes on objective, but not full eyes. That is cappable. Was he the one who capped? Yeah, he capped this objective. And he can't even see the position he capped from. So keep that in mind. When you're Marsoc, think like you're Volk. And vice versa. Oh, calling out Darren Clark. Look at this, a lot of laying down. They called out Darren. I think right here, Vans is one of those situations. Ooh, look at that. Look at Zeph. That spot's gnarly. I'm digging that. I have a love-hate relationship for that. But Vans is in one of those positions. Do I shoot and give out my position, or wait until last minute and hold this late line on that? He's really split right now. Ooh, Darren Clark saving Vans, taking out Savage Proto. Kedger, look at this guy. I'm a snake. I'm a sneaky, slithery little snake.
Damn, it feels good to be a gangster.
Ooh, and the flash is out, baby. Ooh wee. It's all up to Elmo taking this Overwatch position. I don't think he's going to have a line on anybody, but I'm wondering how he got past Darren. Ooh, Elmo did get Kegger. Their kill count's right. They know exactly where he's at. Definitely, after sending shots onto Reeds, but not dying. Vans, if he pokes out, he may have a line on this. Maybe. Oh, and Reeds takes him out. Internet, let's take a look at those KD. Kegger, 3 kills, being that sneaky little snake. So, there we go. 3 kills for the Flashbanger. Top fragging for the map and his team with 3 kills. Elmo, Sergeant Smalls, and Darren coming into a close second with 2 kills. Elmo and Sergeant from out of bounds. Let's go to that lovely glaze footage. And we are now at the East Warehouse objective. This is one of those where that new update with the tunnels, I say it's new. It's been around for a minute. And you know what? I'm not trying to brag, but Boatwreckd's on point with his predictions. He's getting there. Flashbangers ahead 3-0 as Out of Bounds start off on Volk for this new objective in the East Warehouse. We already have people going downstairs. Maverick. Let me see what he's on.
Middle.
Oh my gosh, look at that spot right there. Whee! Go ahead and take a look at that. Darren. Now, these AC vents are no longer okay. Yeah, no one's really pushing. Like, oh my gosh, like I'm not understanding this defense. I am, but I'm not. They are very heavy south. Let's check this area down here. Zeph. Super late line right there. Am I losing lasers? Did I turn lasers off? Oh, I did turn lasers off.
Sounds like second floor.
Yeah. Taking shots onto Sergeant Smalls. Maverick. Yeah, Zeph is in a bind. If Maverick flicks on this.
You know, and I'm not judging you, but I'm just saying everybody else is.
Ooh! Oh my gosh, Maverick, you had that all day long, brother.
-1 sewers already.
Oh. My gosh. Sergeant Smalls utilizing that roof, holding that line, acknowledging that sewers or tunnels went down. So now he is focused on this line right there. Elmo the Destroyer rotating back. They have slowly pushed their way in this line and just dominating. Yeah, if Darren keeps crawling up, he is going to get a line onto Sergeant Smalls if Savage Proto doesn't contend against. Yep, there it is. There it is. Oh!
Damn, it feels good to be a gangster.
Called it. So here we go. Savage Proto
Quality good.
on that Overwatch position. From this position,
Crashing.
oh my gosh, you just gave it away. A prime position. I mean, do not lose discipline. I mean, look at this. I mean, you could have Vance, Kedgar, and Darren. You have a shot on all three of them. Get your gun up. Zeph rotating underneath Timmy now. Oh,
Last one.
Timmy rotating down. Got a little server lag there.
Last one ship.
Timmy, here we go, dude. But also in trouble from Darren. You need to watch out that line right there. Kedger about to fall victim to this as well. Oh. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Not seeing the pixels.
Lower for middle.
Ooh. Got the revive onto Vans. Elmo giving out his position. And Timmy now in a gunfight with two. Kedger and Darren takes out Elmo. It's all up to Timmy. Keep him alive and go crash and cap, baby. Go crash and cap. He's right there. Y'all own this map right here. Timmy taking out Kedger. Oh.
Emotional damage.
Don't think I didn't see that, Darren. Fall damage. Right here. It went from a 3-2. Oh, they're going to meet in the back. Woo! How fast is Vans at capping, baby? There it goes. I didn't even have time to throw the cap timer. 5-0.
So we McGuire got bit by a spider. Me must have got bit by a goat.
There it is. Darren Clark with 5 kills. Top fragging for the Flashbangers and the map. Coming in second place for Out of Bounds is Timmy with 3 kills. And Kedger for Flashbangers with 3 kills. Woo! Little work needs to be done on this. I mean, this was just a complete devastation for Out of Bounds. They completely... Flashbangers just completely walked all over them. But maybe with this information and the holes in that defense, they can see what mistakes were made and how to correct them. So, what is our last map of the night? Any guesses? Put it in the chat. Put it in the chat, baby. Come on. We gave a shirt away last time, so I'm not going to give anything away on this one. So, but you will get brownie points. How about that? As long as Boatwreckd ain't a part of all this guessery, because he is phenomenal at it. If you are not aware, I don't know. Someone needs to go back and tell me how many times Boatwreckd has been right on his predictions. That's what I need to know. Do we have anybody out there wanting to tally up those and see how many times he's been right and how many times he's been wrong? I guarantee there's more rights than there are wrongs with his predictions. So, the next map is Subway. We are starting off on the Center Market or Chinatown objective. So, if for all of y'all that are not aware and have not seen my there's only 2 spawns or 2 different objectives where you have multiple spawn points, and this is one of them. This one and South Street objective. Fans not clearing.
You know, and I'm not judging you, but I'm just saying everybody else is gonna.
Makes quick work of that North Stair van not completely doing that threshold evaluation on this. Darren now going to be contending South Stairs with no gun in his hand. Oh, with the utility. Oh, There's one. Oh, wasn't ready.
Brother,
So, Flashbangers off to a rough start right now. Kedger losing a little discipline, hunting for the kill, knowing that he has to come to him. He does come out on top, though. Let's go over here and watch. See, they're coming in waves. They're coming in waves. You want to synchronize these pushes. If this was a synchronized push from all these different directions, you would overstimulate the defense. Overstimulate. If this would have been all pushed together. Oh, Timmy and Kedger still got a long way before they meet. Maverick and Reed's holding that late line on this objective. So I say that I'm not seeing any C4. I haven't seen really. Oh, Maverick's gonna have a peek onto that. He saw the NVGs. Oh, he saw it.
brother,
And the trade goes out. But everybody's tied up at the moment. Zeph cannot rotate out because of Elmo. Yeah, at North Stairs. As Timmy and Kedger are about to get into it over here at service. Let's go over here and look at Timmy and Kedger right quick. Man.
I heard him.
That's a tough pill to swallow right there. Yes, Lord Naz. Flashbangers have won. They won round map 1. Then they dominated map 2 with a 5-0 victory in Shipyard. And now leading 1-0 in Subway. But back to this spawn. Or this objective on Subway. This is really the only objective. This and South Stairs are the only objectives where you have different spawns. You have a north spawn and a south spawn. Same thing at South Stairs. You have a north spawn and a platform spawn. Everywhere else, Marsoc's always going to spawn at service. There you go. It doesn't matter. This is the one. So getting that spawn identification can help your defense on how to set up your defense. But I think on that last push, if they would have synchronized, if Out of Bounds would have synchronized and timed out their pushes correctly, that would have overstimulated the Flashbangers defense and just been pretty devastating. Instead of hanging closer to objective, yeah, they still had some danger close to objective, but they were still pushed pretty far out from objective. So let's see what we have going on over here.
This isn't a diamond team.
So mirrored spawns. So let's see what is going on over here. How many are going to be pushing up?
What we got over here quick?
Ooh.
Flash, I'll go.
Let's get this one right here. This is going to be devastating. Oh. close. I think you had a few viewers thinking, like, what am I watching? Darren trying to play mind tricks. Oh my gosh! How did that happen? Yep. Yeah. I don't know how he made it across, but he made it, and then he peeked. Like, what is going on there, guy? Audible cue still going out. Oh, Elmo.
One at dumpster and one further back on right.
Yep. Reed's calling him out. Oh my gosh. Reed's for the quick refrag. As Elmo takes down Zeph. Reed's is there. Just keep stacking bodies, baby. That's all they're doing. They're stacking Marsoc bodies at North Stairs. Acknowledge a dead push. That was close. Who was that? Kedger? Oh my gosh. Oh, gotta work on that reaction time. Woo! Through the smoke. It's now all up to Kedger. Timmy's doing all the heavy lifting right here, brother. In the red alley with a stack of Marsoc bodies. Let's keep pushing. Yup.
Brother,
See Timmy top fragging now. No, actually Timmy and Elmo both with 3 kills. Top fragging for Out of Bounds, giving Out of Bounds their first win for Subway. Yeah, acknowledging a dead push. I mean, gotta acknowledge it. Oh, had to wet my whistle. All right. So we are changing objectives now. So let's come over here. We are going to be in the center platform objective. It is very cappable. You can cap both in the north and in the south, or coming from the south or from the service tunnels. But this, everybody wants to push service. I mean, they want to push these hard lines onto OBJ, and it's like, you got to have spacing. Spacing is key. Spacing and separation. And like when I'm speaking separation, you want to overstimulate the defense. Like on that, all really Timmy had to do was keep spraying in the same general direction. That's all he had to do.
Alright, I'll be able to track
No C4, no green lights, no green lights. Oh, we do have a green light. Darren has a green light. Follow Darren right quick.
Can I set it from the corner?
Yeah.
Pretty common spacing right there. So when you come up, for people who like to play C4s here, when you come up and push up, look at that. You push up and they see it. Yeah, they can see that. Sergeant Smalls getting skinny, laying down, checking that line. Maverick working a team.
One down.
Vans does take one out in Horseshoe. But let's go back over there to that C4. Ooh. Who is giving up that line? Elmo in the dark corner.
One's hidden in middle tracks.
That's not a very good call out, but hey. That C4 is about to go off, baby. Watch, see. They're looking at it. Everybody's C4 awareness goes up on Subway. I say that as Maverick does not peek the C4 that's right above his head. But see, Elmo overstimulating that defense. Oh, he does see it. There it is. Yep, but be careful. It can still be daisy chained. Oh, he's still flashing.
On the door.
Oh my God. Maverick's just sitting there chilling. Maverick's just sitting there chilling, thinking Sergeant Smalls has his back. He gets picked off. Ooh. Haven't been hitting up my soundboards that much. Oh, Kedger's getting aggressive and pushing. And look, if he wants to do something, Reed has not pre-fired through that smoke. And that smoke's about to go down. Yep, there it is.
What are you doing, step bro?
Alright, we have Elmo, who tried to call out Zeph. And what is this guy doing? Yeah.
Brother,
Timmy. Oh, Timmy is exposed. All right, let's see what Timmy does. 2 minutes. He has a lot of time. He has to get through 3 defenders. He can maybe pop off one. Oh, yeah, he could easily pop off one right there. Look at Reed's exposing himself. But he's getting peeky. Oh, there he goes.
So we McGuire got bit by a spider. Me must have got bit by a goat.
Giving those audible cues. Zeph is hearing that. And look at that gnarly line right there. Take a look. Flashbangers win again. Volk trading. Timmy top fragging with 4 kills for the map and for out of bounds. You have Reed's top fragging for Flashbangers with 3. I already said that. But yeah, there we go. You know what? Let's give James Boak some love for a little bit. If you want to play like the best, you got to use the best. That Boak VR. I love them. Love them all. They all have their good qualities about them. I've got the signature marksman, the inverted marksman, and the hybrid. That's what's up. High quality stuff. I mean, yes, they're 3D printed, but they are printed. I have a 3D printer. I dabble in 3D printing, but James turns this into a work of art. Like, perfect layers, perfect layer lines, everything. Like, flawless and rigid. I mean, very, very good. They can be customized, so be sure to hit up that for all your stock needs. It's what Mayhem runs. It's what Shipwreckd runs. And it is also what Killshot runs now. He was telling me he just got a boat stock, and he is enjoying it very well. So let's get back into it. See some flashlight action, and Elmo has the C4. So right here, right there, I can be standing right here. That C4 goes off, and it's not going to hurt me because of that. But think of this. What's the first thing you do on Marsoc if you make it this far? You throw a flash and a frag. What happens when a flash and frag go off, or a frag goes off?
-2 horseshoe on bounce.
Ooh. Flashbangers loses 2 in horseshoe as Timmy rotates to get the Kedger, takes out Maverick.
Is there one more?
But let's go back to that. So when you are throwing that flash and frag out, it's going to daisy chain and render that C4 useless. Noah dead push reads. Oh, and he did get it. Where was he at? Oh, he was way over here. How did that happen? So normally, and it may be because it was higher up on the rail, but normally when they are lower on the rail, they do not flash, just like the curb or something up on in the streets. Ooh. Edgar. Reeds makes the rotation. Gonna catch Timmy sleeping.
Is Elmo on uplink or no?
Timmy!
Do we make sure all of uplink's good?
Yep, they have uplink secured. Timmy's starting to lose a little bit of discipline, making a lot of noise. Reeds is hearing this. Yup.
You know, and I'm not judging you, but I'm just saying everybody else is gonna.
So even with this uplink right here, the way it is, it can be covered with these two positions. Sergeant Smalls protecting that north side at the map, and Savage, if he stays disciplined on this line, he can get it. But these guys push so synced. If they can push sync as a team, dude, I think that'd be pretty unstoppable. I mean, when they link up two deep or 3 deep, they link up pretty good. Savage Proto giving up his line will devastate this. He's hyper focused on that north stairs. Man. Look at this. Holding long cover. Doing work. I don't think... Ooh-wee. Savage. Did Savage Proto drop? It's all up to Sergeant Small. Savage dropped. Oh!
Emotional damage.
Yeah, Cap behind this. Oh. They know Kedger knows where Sergeant Smalls is at. Sergeant Smalls may know where Kedger's at based on the shooting, but could be confused. Nope. Flashbangers take it again. I was going to play the GOAT, but he did TK just now, so.
Damn, it feels good to be a gangster.
Yeah, there we go. So, right now, top fragging for the map is Sergeant Smalls with 5 kills. It could be, who was that, Reeds or, yeah. But the TK did go out, so, no. Yeah. So Sergeant Smalls is top fragging for out of bounds with 5 kills. Second place, you have Kedger, Reeds with Flashbangers, and Timmy with out of bounds with 4 kills. Coming in a close second place. Now we have moved on to the next objective. Yeah, if they could have synced up, man, that would have been a nice push. I do like how Flashbangers synchronized. It looks like they've had training IRL, 100%. You could just see it in their movements. One's having long cover, and disciplined on that long cover, not swinging the barrel all over the place. Like, oh, I heard something over here, and looks over there. No, he's disciplined on that line, that long cover line, and the guy who's dedicated to that other position, he's focused on that. I mean, solid work. But we have moved on to the South Stairs objective. Oh, no. Okay. Yeah, we have moved on to the South Stairs objective. This is another one where you have a different spawn. So let's take a look at that right quick before we start up. Yep. We have a mid-platform spawn and the north spawn. So sending someone down here, this is a lot of the times a suicide mission when you push down here. But you identify that spawn so you can anticipate coming from this area, coming from Horseshoe, and really falling in. And that's key on that because you have a lot of teams that like to push out as far as they can. So if they push out all the way up here into center up here, and they spawn in the south, what is this guy doing in center market when everybody's pushing up South Stairs or pushing through this service? He can come into the flank, but you got to have that communication. You got to have that smooth solid line of communication to make magic happen in that situation. So here we go. Let's start. Flashbangers starting off on Volk. And they did not send nobody down to identify that spawn. That could have been a utility saved. Just like I'm saying right now. Reed's pushing up. Now exposed. So when you have Sergeant Smalls and Maverick push up, whose back is to this area? It's going to be that. Well, I say that as he turns around, holds a late line coming from the market and focusing on right here. So does he have a line? He has a narrow line. Yeah, but it could have saved a wasted utility for sure on this. Let's go take a look over here at Darren, making sure he does not have a clacker. Oh, he does. Let's find it. Let's find it. There it is. There it is. Found it. So let's go back over here to Reeds. Oh, we'll watch Timmy. Oh, Reeds is here in this. Holding this late line. Really putting himself in a situation right here. Eyes up, guns up, baby. Eyes up, guns up, Reeds. Come on. Oh my gosh. Splitting that difference right there. That's what happens. He made that sandwich himself. Peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly time. Elmo the Destroyer does take out Darren, rendering that C4 useless. Woo-wee! That was nasty. Flashbangers. Oh!
Emotional damage.
That's the second time Elmo or Timmy has been TK'd. It is now 2-1. Kedgar holding down OBJ, literally. Let's put this cast in cruise control, shall we? Skirt. There we go. Yeah, let's put it in cruise control. It is all up to Elmo the Destroyer as the last remaining out-of-bounds player. He really, literally shot himself in the foot, taking out Timmy, his teammate. He may have a solid line right here on Kedgar, but probably not. Nope, Kedgar's prepared. He has 2 minutes. He's acknowledged and made a lot of noise down here. Yup. Ooh-wee.
Brother,
Flashbangers did win again. Boatwreckd's right again. Reed's top fragging with 6 kills for the Flashbangers and the map. Kedgar and Sergeant Smalls coming in second place with 5 kills. So I do believe that's going to be all for tonight. I want to thank everybody who come in here and watched and chatted. We've got Ghost, Sander, How to Breathe, Jared, Shadow, Lord Naz, Ultimate Rival, Jared the Dean, I already called him out, Sergeant Smalls. Yeah, thank you all for commenting and doing all this. Thanks for everybody that watched. Hopefully it was informative. I hear a lot of people love the Intel map section of it, so I may steal that glaze cam idea, though. I really like that. I'm going to put that in my notes right now. Glaze cam. 100%. I dig it. But, yeah, little stuff like that. If you think it'll help teach and educate these players on their mistakes, let me know, because that's what I'm here for. I'm here to educate and excel the sport, to make it more competitive, to really boost this in an entertaining way. For all you ones from season 11 and all that, all we had was Theta, the monotone messiah, giving us these little points and tips on ONWARD, and the ones that survived and could watch the whole video, you learned a thing or two. Well, at least this way, it's entertaining, and you get to learn from your mistakes, and you learn from mistakes from others. So, but yes, that being said, if you want your team to be casted, be sure to hit us up in our Discord. The link's in the bio and the description below the Brutal Cast. So be sure to hit us up. You do get a heads up on all casts that are about to go down, and giveaways. Last giveaway, just randomly, we gave away a Brutal Cast shirt just because they tried to challenge Boatwreckd to see who was going to win the map. So far, I think Boatwreckd has the highest percentage. He has the highest connoisseur rating of the Brittle cast. So, yeah, if y'all want to be casted, hit me up in the Brutal Cast server. And we will go from there. Y'all be good. Until next time, GG's.